Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. Fulton Beach Road, Rockport, Texas. Contiki Beach Resort. I wanted to go on a little drive that was not too far from where I usually park. So what do we got? There's our casita. Right where it should be. Go ahead, Mr. FedEx truck. Calvin, the FedEx truck's coming for you. He was actually going to let me go by before he pulled out. He must be new. He must have worked at UPS before he started at FedEx. So, well, you have just having a good day and it just goes bad. It happened today, but it's getting better. I woke up this morning with the intention of getting something productive done. So I finished up the video that I posted yesterday afternoon and got washed up, shaved, and went to Walmart to get my 2 rear tires. They were kind of busy, but they got me in and out, hour and a half maybe, and I just kind of looked around the store. I haven't been in the store in 2.5 months, I think. So that wasn't a problem to keep busy. I saw some new books in their little book section, and I requested them on Libby, which is a free library service. So I'm on hold for that. Stephen King book called Holly, and I can download that and read it for free. So that was a good part, right? And got some omega-3 fish oil supplements. Went in and picked up my truck, paid for it, $400. It's an expense that I knew that was coming, and those are the best kind. No surprises. Save a little, save a little, save a little, take care of it, right? Go out to my truck, start it up. The tire pressure alert is on. Okay. This happens a lot. They always, even when I was going to Discount Auto, hello lady, even when I was going to Discount Auto, they would put the wrong tire pressure in my vehicle. My tire pressure is 43 pounds. They always want to put it at 38, and that makes the sensors go off. So they had tried to take care of me there and adjusted all my tires to 38, but they need to be at 43. So I said, I let them know. I pulled around the back. The guy puts air in my tires, and now they're all at 49. I'm like, no, not 49. And he goes, no, I set it for 43. And I'm like, do you have another pump you can use? Because that one's not doing the job. There's someone fishing out there. Wade fishing. Hello, Wade. Can you catch him out there? There you go. And by the way, guys, 61 degrees. The winds are 19 miles an hour out of the northeast. But gorgeous day. Finally get everything to 43. No problem. Mistakes happen, accidents happen. And I'm like, you know what? Sun's out. It's not even 11 o'clock yet. Let's go to Port Aransas, right? Right. Who doesn't love that idea? I get as far as about the Wells Fargo Bank, maybe 2 miles from, look how clear the water is today, guys. Wow. You can see the seaweed and everything. Kind of a low tide right now as well. I get 2 separate alarms pop up, and I love that. The alarms come up in orange. They should come up in green, because the first thing I think of is how much is this one going to cost me. Come on, goat, get with it there. Thank you. It says service tire traction. I'm like, oh, now what? So I go to certified and tell them what happened, and my buddy Bob up there said, I told him I turned off tire traction. He's like, just drive it. Just drive it. I'm like, you sure? Yep, just drive it. So my friend Lisa, and thank you Lisa, looks up some information for me. And usually when your tire control goes off, it's because you just had new tires put on and the installers did something wrong. I just had new tires put on. By the way, I also asked Bob about my brakes, and Bob said if they're only squeaking when you're by the water, then that's everyone's brakes in Rockport, Texas. And I said, well, it's been 5 years and I haven't had brakes done. And he's like, that's not uncommon. I'm like, okay, thank you, Bob. I mean, he said, if you want, you can pay us to take it apart and look at it. But, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Right. So Bob did not want my money today. He's saving it for another day. I went back to Walmart and let them know, and they said no, everything went smoothly, and I can't really argue with these guys because I'm allowed to stay in their parking lot. So even if they did accidentally damage something, it has to be less expensive than me going to paying for a place to go park at night for 8 hours, you know? So right now my tire traction's off, which isn't a big deal, but I'd kind of killed my trip to Port Aransas. Kind of took the I was talking to a couple people, kind of took the wind out of my sails, you know, because I'm just like, what's going to go wrong next, you know? And then I reminded myself that everything gonna be all right this morning. Oh yeah. Woo! So the next time my truck goes in to certified auto, I will say, and by the way, can you guys take a look at that sensor? And yeah, it was has not been a fun day, and it should be. I knew how much it was going to cost me ahead of time, and I had it planned for it. I did swing by Luciano this morning, asked him if he needed anything, and he said no. And other than that, I've been doing my thing, doing my typical YouTube thing. I guess we can give you a standard joke. Why did the scarecrow get a raise? Because he was outstanding in his field. That's that joke button from Kay. Oh, pothole. Don't worry, I got it. I got the pothole, guys. Look at the lovely doggy. We've driven by a few dogs. I better show this one. We got a friendly hi. And there's a car behind me. And I just want you to know they're not tailgating. They're waiting patiently. Let's just pull over here and give them some room to pass. There you go. Thank you. And that was it, guys. That was rush hour in Rockport, Texas right there. Right up here, I'll get you guys a shot of the water. So I think tomorrow, when I first get up, I'm going to go to the laundromat and then head over to Port A. I have to look at the weather, make sure it's sunny. Sunny days. You know what? I said this in the video yesterday. It doesn't matter what the weather is. It's still nice to go to Port Aransas. And yeah, I had trouble with the tire pressure. Had trouble with the sensor. I also tried to take advantage of my free AAA, because I use T-Mobile. They had an offer for free AAA, and I let mine expire, and I went to renew it and went through all the steps, and then it said the final step did not go through, try again later, or call this number. And I'm like, I had a feeling they wanted you to call so they could try to talk you into upgrades. So I will try again to renew it online. I guess this is rush hour, huh? But that was my big day. Too much stress for an old man that lives in his truck. We're already back in Fulton, guys. Let me show you some rusty things, then we'll call it a day. I have shown these over the years, and I have photos on my Facebook page of these things standing up intact before Harvey. And I'm really glad that they don't take these down, you know? Because I really think they're awesome. Thanks for riding along today, guys. Here's the mail person. Here's the mail person. Thanks for watching.